I'm so hyped. It's officially an annual tradition for us to play a Halloween-themed golf game, and I absolutely love it.
All that hype to finish at 4th place is crazy.
I might. Who knows? I know that George will fight with you pretty fairly and probably will win. So me, Bill, and Joe are more fighting for 3rd place than anything else.
Speak for yourself, Barrett. I am here to win the Royal Rumble and be the last man standing. I will yeet you the hell out of this ring with my signature Biden blast.
What?
Oh shit, we're wrestling now? All right, let me quickly go to my El Camino so I can grab some baby oil and groin protectors.
I don't need none of that because I am the chosen one, so I have the title in the bag, and I'm voting we do a buried alive match like back 20 years ago so I can throw you all old fucks into a hole in the ground and bury you with an excavator.
I was born in September the same year as you, and let's also get Melania in here, and let's make her fight in panties and bra match with Margot Robbie. That would be a goddamn banger.
And while we're at it, let's invite Michelle too, because we need diversity, because poor women are just as bright and talented as white women.
No, we won't do that. I'm tired of transgender women competing in women's sports and ruining it for everybody else.
Did you just call my wife transgender?
The left's hypocrisy returns. What, is it now bad to be transgender out of sudden? I thought you ought to respect all the variants of gender, sexuality, and all that freaky-ass stuff.
No, of course that's not the point, because I respect everyone's gender. It's just that my wife is a real, a biological woman that has been a woman from the birth and still is now.
Did you just say that transgender women aren't real women? Yeah, okay, you're getting canceled, buddy. Get ready to set up a count on Rumble and Kick because you ain't getting back from that one.
Dude! What? Let me just say what I wanted to say, because we're not doing a damn wrestling match. Where the hell did you all get the idea from? We are playing golf with your friends, and this time, for Donald to not bitch about everything I did, turn on the physical contact. And this is one of the most downloaded Halloween maps, so if somebody does bad, it's not because it's some, and I quote, rigged map by the left, but rather it's their own skill issue. So yeah, let's roll.
You got a real pretty name, Georgie. Walker sounds like a fella you'd invite for a cookout and serve some fresh, juicy hot dogs with those beautiful black crust you make on a grill, because I heard that people like briskets, so I started making every meat look like brisket. I once didn't have time to grill it, so I just grated some coal, and then I dipped my hot dogs in eggs so I could get it moist and sticky, and then in coal, and it was one of the best crispy dogs I ever ate.
Did you just admit to munching on some coal?
You should try that. It was mostly for texture, but it also gave the dogs that smoky, earthy aroma, and your jaw also trains while eating it to be stronger. So you don't end up with misaligned teeth like modern people with Oompa Loompa Trump-style diets, where everything is a mushy burger from Wendy's. Did you know that ancient cavemen actually had better teeth? Everything was aligned correctly and the jaw fit all the teeth because they weren't eating on some oatmeal but on raw meat and bones. They also didn't have as bad a breath as Trump does when he forgets to brush in the morning because they didn't have as much sugar as we do. The only time they had some sugar was when they were lucky to find a fruit on a tree one day while foraging and looting shit like they were in Elder Scrolls. Another fun fact, humans are originally born without the cavity bacteria, so if you were living sterile and never been in contact with saliva of the person who has cavities, you won't ever suffer from it. So if you never kiss someone, you can throw your toothpaste away and save some money for PlayStation 5, especially since GTA 6 is right around the corner.
Holy yapper.
Now let Joe cook. I'm gonna go check with my dentist if I have them, because if not, I will, for real, start saving up for a PlayStation, because those damn jiggle physics from the trailers are out of this world, and from what I've heard, it's gonna be just like that in the actual game too.
If you want some jiggle physics, I can lend you my PSP along with Dante's Inferno disc. You will be replaying the Cleopatra fight over and over.
You guys are really missing out on some titles if all you look for in a game is high-quality nudity. And Joe, toothpaste doesn't only stop cavities, it saves your enamel, kills the bad bacteria on your teeth and tongue, it stops discoloring from things like coffee and cigarettes, and most noticeably, it stops your breath from smelling like a dead rat.
What are we, an educational channel? For the past couple of minutes, all we have been talking about is some fucking facts about biology and fucking toothpaste out of all things. I can sum it up in one sentence. Brush your fucking teeth if you don't want to be a nasty grime monster. And get Dante's Inferno if you are a loser who doesn't get any play and has to rely on games to fulfill his sexual fantasies. Boom, you guys yap way too damn much.
Don't get any play? I think you forgot that you are talking to a Riz god.
Everybody wants to take the Dark Brandon to the prom, so I don't know who you are calling a loser, sucker.
Underage girls don't count, Joe.
Okay, now that's just not playing fair.
You disappoint me so much, Joe.
No, hold up. I am actually with Joe on this one. What about 16-year-old in like Maine? Age of consent there is 16, so like, what's wrong with it? Even the law allows it.
What's wrong with it? I don't know, maybe the fact that you are over 60 years older than they?
Barry, don't even bother. You are talking to 3 people who definitely were on the island. But yeah, it doesn't look like a Halloween map to me. Rather, it's just a generic forest map, so I don't know why you made us play it, Barry.
Again, I don't play these maps beforehand, so I don't know them any more than what screenshots provide. It's like a shack in the forest, and it was tagged by the original developers as a Halloween-themed map, so I guess it just starts off innocently, and it will get gloomier as we go. It could also be a prank played by the developers. Your guess is as good as mine.
They're definitely pranking us, but I am a huge fan of Jack Doherty pranks, so I don't mind it.
Jack Doherty? Was it that dude who looks like he's 12 and faked his reaction on the spot after crashing his Lamborghini? Actual amoeba? No other thought than acting like a fucking NPC for views.
You know me, I usually don't have anything against those young influencers. They're just doing their thing, and that's fine. But he is actual defective society member. He calls being a public nuisance and a prick to everybody pranks, and after talking shit or doing something very offensive, he hides behind his bodyguard to not get punched. He also drives a sports car on the highway while being distracted by phone, and he got it all recorded, so it serves as a proof that it was fully his fault. And on top of that, he runs an OnlyFans agency, so he is about as morally corrupt as Andrew Tate. Hell, at least Andrew Tate doesn't act like a fucking toddler, although they reach pretty similar age audience.
Damn, he really got you mad. You usually don't like the F-bombs in our videos, Barry.
I mean, I am against heavy profanity usage that Donald clearly imposes because it can limit ads on our videos, but other than that, we can use it. It's not like we're using a heavy word. Hell, even Marvel decided to include a single F-bomb in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Why does this fucking ball always roll down? And Barry, I think I know what you're talking about, and that's why I never invited Putin on this channel, because Putin uses the N-word. I call it the N-word. He uses the N-word all the time. That's a no-no, you're not supposed to do that. He uses it on the daily basis. And everybody's so afraid, so afraid, so afraid.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, he was threatening me and used the N-word pretty often during my time in office, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but unlike your sorry ass, I actually showed him how expensive and more efficient my N-words were, and I said to him, my N-words are much bigger and stronger than yours. I also paid top dollars for them because I value quality over quantity.
You got 30 seconds to explain yourself before I drone strike the shit out of you and all your goofy ass shit, Trump Towers.
Yeah, typical Democrat, mad over someone actually using nukes, how they were supposed to be used.
Wait, what did you say?
I know that it might sound weird to you and you would much prefer to drop those nukes on random hospitals in Yemen, but unlike you, I am an actual peacemaker.
No, not that you asshole. Did you say nukes?
Hello, we have been talking about them for like a minute now.
Oh, so that's what you meant when you said the N-word. Okay, let's just forget that entire conversation then.
And now watch this bogey. That's how W does it.
You're talking about a damn bogey. It's still sad to get a bogey. Par is like the bar that's already set pretty low, so anything above it is quite frankly disappointing.
Well, I couldn't do it, so it's not as easy, and if you're so great at this game, why don't you already have a par on this hole?
Because I practice for the actual golf, Barry, not this Coco Melon mini golf bullshit.
Coco Melon? Geez, you're off your rockers, dude. By the ways, guys, if you ever tried to join a membership but didn't see the button on your iPhones, you can now. Because at the start of October, YouTube brought this feature on the iOS. So if you guys want to join, you can straight up do that and join my cult and be ready to die for me and glaze the living hell out of me.
If you want to recruit some cult members, Joe, you got to show them a better shot than this shit. It's about as good as your campaign last year.
Half of it was freaking Kamala. How are you going to rate my campaign if Kamala took it from me in the middle of the race?
That's a fair point. I didn't want Joe as our president, but at least I respect him as a person. But Kamala just doesn't seem right. There's something off about her.
It's that witchy cackling sound she makes when she laughs. I also think she is more of a pothead than Obama because she laughs about anything and spits out jumbled words like Joe. Joe is at least straight up demented, and there's no hiding it, but she pretends to be a capable person that has some brain cells, which is fake news, so fake that not even libtards believe her.
All this yapping made you overshoot it a bit, Donnie. But no, honestly, she isn't a devil or anything. She is just unexperienced, and I'm not even going to front. We thought she will do better than Joe because of age difference, and she was also a non-white woman. So you already know that I did my best at those rallies. But Donald's ignorance and disrespectful shit talk, as well as his stunts with McDonald's and garbage trucks, sadly spoke to more people, so we got to deal with it.
Unexperienced? She was running this fucking country for 4 years because clearly it wasn't Joe since he was on vacation most of his term. She is just incompetent and would never win the primaries even if Joe didn't start in them, and you damn well know it.
To give my piece in this, she's a damn baddie for a 60-year-old woman. Hillary looked basically like she looks today when she turned 60, but Kamala still looks smashable, so that's why I voted for her and given some speeches on her rallies. I wanted to be Monica Lewinsky to her Bill Clinton if she were to win the election. I also digged up an old picture and just look at this.
Now, it's clearly fake, generated by AI and Photoshop at the top of it, or maybe it's her ugly ass face deep faked onto a picture of Melania. I don't even know at this point.
I don't know if that picture is real or not, but weren't you the one calling her a beautiful woman at one of your rallies?
I was quoting some media piece that called her that. And then I said the truth, that I am quite clearly a better looking person out of the two.
I don't know, I think you guys are equal. I mean, your face looks like some pig that bathed in McDonald's grease and even smells the same, but your bunda gave me so many chubs that I can't even count that high. But when Kamala locked me up in the basement, tied up to the bath and pouring ice buckets on me after I stumbled my words during some speech, I was harder than some goddamn diamond, so I can't say for sure who is sexier.
I don't know. Trump is not my type, but that Kamala treatment sounds like some good times. Barry, do you have her number? I'm going to turn on my Billy the Rizzler mode.
I do, but I don't think I will give you her number because I know your intentions, and she is married. And so are you too, by the way, if you forgot already.
Barry, it really upsets me how judgmental you are of your friends. You also are really not progress because open marriages are a thing, and I am in one, and maybe she is too. We could even do some swapping action and give Hillary to whoever Kamala is with, and I get a night with Kamala. Oh, crap, it's almost November already. Barry, please give me this number or I will add you to the list.
What does November have to do with any of that?
Bro, it's no nut November, and I'm at this age where I don't know if I will live to see another month, so I can't afford to wait an extra month.
I remember you once said that it's not worth it because edging tops out in like a week, and it was on our channel, so yeah, I'm lost.
So you remember that, but you can't remember who are you introducing next during a presidential speech?
So I want to thank you all for being here. And now, who am I introducing next? Who's next?
Jack, I was tired the hell out of my mind that day. I was up all night playing Fortnite because new chapter released, so I had to start Battle Pass grind.
Battle P, the fuck? You were a fucking president. Why wouldn't you just buy all the shit you wanted? First thing I did when Baron introduced me to Fortnite was to buy all the Aura farming skins and Gooner skins. So the only thing that sucked for me is that shop wasn't refreshing that often, and I eventually got bored because the actual gameplay is dog water, so I just deleted this shit from my PlayStation and never played it since.
Man, I really screwed my going here. I need to up my game if I want to win this. But so far, it looks like another George win. I gotta say, George, you came back and you just laid out the competition flat.
The weirdest part about all that is that Joe is still somewhat keeping up and holding up the second place. He still has yet to get a 14-stroke hole.
Oh man, that reminds me of one of the greatest debates I ever had. You know, I am a bit of philosopher, so it's like my version of to be or not to be. And it goes like that. Is it better to get out 4 strokes, our 400?
What?
The hell is wrong with you?
Thank you, Donald. I knew I could.
Of course it's better to get out 400. I mean, I don't even see how you could make a counterpoint. Only one I see is that when you have to be somewhere in a couple of minutes, but that's why you never go to town before finishing your damn job for the day.
Never mind. There he is.
It's a mixed bag for me. I sometimes got late to meetings and stuff due to my entanglements. But other times I could incorporate it in my job. Like I got this special desk that you couldn't see anyone underneath it from the front. So there were a couple of speeches where I had some support from under the desk, and I ain't talking teleprompter.
For a much needed change of topic, and I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but this course is only 13 holes long if you haven't paid attention to the scoreboard. So this hole is the last of this episode. And as usual, we will do the member shoutouts, and I'm really happy because some of you might remember this one member, and he just rejoined recently, of course, and he's a certified Obamber because he joined Obamacare. So shout out to OMG, it's Birdman Archive, and to Zuber Sandvich.
K31 owner is still with me, so I really appreciate this because many people didn't like me during my presidency, and It really hurt because it reminded me of abandonment that I kind of had from my dad because he was focused at work and he didn't spend much time with me. And then I choked on a pretzel and...
Nobody cares about your sob story, George. I want to shout out Jacob Bowling, and I hope he will peer pressure you guys to join my cult. And the first step to entering Joe Cult is the monthly fee that is paid via my membership plan. If you don't think about it, it's kind of like I'm just taxing you.
It would maybe make sense if you were still a president, but it works for me now. So join the Billionaires Club if you want to support our editor because he gets a cut from it. We are basically Make-A-Wish Foundation for his sped ass.
The hell? Why would you even say that? He edits our videos for a chump change and you go off on him like he's Joe.
Relax, liberal. It's called dark humor.
Except there was no dark and no humor.
You make up the dark, so we're halfway there. And that's the scoreboard, assholes. See you in a couple of days.
Buddha bum? Oh, it's my turn. Show me what... Oh, I'm lost. Wait, oh, it's like Los Santos Highway.
I'm not even going to ask what the hell does that mean, because I already know that I won't get a sensible answer at this point.
Me neither, but what I do know is that I'll cut my deficit because I'm going to get hole-in-one in this bitch.
For the time being, watch this drive.
Nice one, Bush. I almost collapsed from the impact that your hit caused.
Wait, what? Oh, screw you, you darn idiot. But that one was clever. I can't even lie.
I don't know. He didn't quite stick the landing.
Oh my God, Joe out of nowhere from the top rope. I cannot believe that I'm saying this, but I'm proud of you, Joe.
Don't worry, Donnie. I'll always stick with you for as long as I will be on my legs.
Are you two really having a bro moment by roasting George with 9/11 jokes?
You would understand it too, if only you would accept my extended invitation for you to join our blood pact, where we become blood brothers like Humpty Dumpty and Cat in Boots. But no, you didn't, because to quote, I don't want to catch HIV, chlamydia, AIDS, and probably a million other STDs you collected over your demented 80 years of living like some damn Pokemon, just for you to have my DNA on this sheet of paper that doesn't mean nothing and probably has poorer quality text than a 19th century cameras.
You really said all of that? I cannot lie. As a master hater, I have to give credit where credit is due, because if there's one thing I can appreciate in everyone, it's the art of hate.
I'm also a master hater, but replace hater with baiter.
I had a really frustrating day, and that 10 p.m. message by Joe just made me unload all of that frustration on him by roasting him, so I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean it.
If it's unloading the frustration you need, then I have way more fun and pleasurable ways that I can help you, Barry.
Oh, would you look at that? I also got a birdie. Who's the loser now, Donald?
The game is not finished yet, so don't count your chickens before they hatch or some shit like that. I can't remember how the fuck that saying goes.
Yep, that sounds about right to me.
I would like to take this moment to clarify something, because Larry Fitzgerald in the comment session under League of Legends Wafest tier list asked a very important question as to where is Renata, and it was an old tier list which didn't have it back when we started it, so we didn't add no custom picks, but I would rank her C tier. She is bad, but she reminds me of Hillary too much with that fucking suit and pants. So that makes her almost unbearable to watch on screen.
Yeah, okay, this entire map is a bunch of fucking dog shit all over again. Somebody take away map selecting privileges away from this fucking bald maniac over here. He is too incompetent for this job.
By the way, guys, you remember when we were talking about Formula One in Las Vegas last year?
Yeah, I guess. What about it?
Well, I checked it out, and I have birthday on Thursday this year, and a day after the entire event starts on Friday, and run onto the Sunday, and you already know how Joe Dog loves the gambling, so I was thinking that we could spend some time in there before Thanksgiving, kind of like hungover, and the racing could be fun too, because it's going to be a night race, so it won't be as hot as my ThinkPad when I boot up Wukong on it.
You lost me at your birthday, but then you got my interest back when you mentioned gambling. So yeah, a 4-day trip to Las Vegas to get drunk off cheap booze and gamble everything we got. Seems like a coup of friends bonding activity. Book a penthouse in Bellagio for 4 days, Barry. I got connections up in there.
And another thing, the Queen versus Slime one asked us if we will be playing any Dead by Daylight. And I thought about it, and I don't think so, at least not this year. We don't really feel like it, and teaching Joe how to play this game would be absolute nightmare. And if he was the killer, it would be a freebie for the survivors.
Now, Barry, I would like you to take those words back, because I've been the killer hundreds of times. My KD is immeasurable, and my experience is unmatched.
In Dead by Daylight, right?
Well,
In Dead by Daylight, right?
Well, one thing is for certain, although I hate these too long holes that just make you die of boredom because nothing in the scoreboard changes, I gotta say that it's getting more creepy-ish as we go. We have some webs, graves, empty obscure trees, and even an actual wooden hut in the middle of forest, so we're home.
Nah, it's still not as creepy as White House, so I wouldn't say we're home.
That's actually a really good point, Joe. I am not a man that scares easily, but goddamn when I saw Ghost of Lincoln in front of me when I was looking where I left my phone after a night bender with Joe, and I'm just glad that he didn't mistake me for John Wilkes Booth and gun me down because I ran out of that hole in no time, and I didn't even know I had such speed in me. I never again went anywhere near that room without at least 2 bodyguards surrounding me.
Yeah, my dog's always freaked out near that room, but I thankfully never seen him. I just saw a slight resemblance of Lyndon in the hallway, but it was at night and I couldn't sleep, so that might have been a factor, and after 2 heavy blinks, he disappeared. But man, seeing this big ass statue of a man in a dark hallway is so eerie.
Really? That never happened to me. In fact, I remember that I even invited my shawty Monica over to Lincoln's bedroom one night, and we didn't experience nothing unusual.
Yeah, nothing unusual other than a 50 years old married president sleeping with his 22 years old intern, you damn freak.
I did not have any sexual relations with that woman, and if you don't believe me, just look up her testimony. It's nothing more than some hanky-panky and some support from under the desk while I was playing some Quake.
Bill, drop this act. We both know that you have this unusual charm, so you probably manipulated her into saying that. We both know you didn't stop there.
All right, you caught me.
So everyone got a par? What a waste of my fucking time. Can you guys fuck up already? I'm not even aiming for win, but I'm in a viable contention for top 3 spot. So I just hope that those 2 freakazoids will have a mental breakdown soon.
Well, there you have it, partner. A trick shot opportunity, something you used before.
I don't know. That one doesn't look promising, honestly, and Bill kind of proved why. Right now, it's really easy to mess up, but I will give it a shot. Man, fuck this game.
Seems like someone is having a bad day.
It's still not as bad as you had back when those 2 planes...
I gotta admit, those pumpkins do look nice.
Yeah, Trumpy sure is looking like a damn snack today. I would eat him up right here, right now, if I could.
Joe, my brother, you really need to find God.
You know, I was planning to say something similar, but Joe over here is done. Like, you won't talk him off, so there is nothing else than to just train yourself, to deafen yourself whenever he is about to say some vile shit that mostly sexualizes me totally unprompted.
When Joester kicks in the second gear, there's no end game to that. Like, I live for that freak shit.
When Joester kicks in the second gear, the motherfucking pills should appear because you done lost your mind.
The only pills I need are some Perk 30s.
What a junkie.
Like father, like son.
At least I have a son, unlike your bitch ass and Barry over here.
And is there anything wrong with it? Also, you left out Bill. He also has a single daughter.
So now we're just lying for fun. Interesting. Bush, Bill has more sons than there were presidents in U.S. history, is my guess.
Dude, again, firstly, there are surgeries of fetus removal from the womb to not anger the YouTube moderation algorithm, and I got a vasectomy later, bro. I'm shooting blanks.
I would personally hate to have a daughter and not a single son, but that's just me, I guess. I don't really care about how you want to live your life.
You know what? It's actually the last hole of this episode, so while we're at it, let's just quickly shout out our lovely members. OMG, it's Birdman Archive, and Zuber Sandvich. I love you guys.
Ha! What a freaking fruitcake.
Oh, shut up, Trump. You damn well know that you would be saying the same thing or be even more of a suck-up than what Barry said. In fact, I love you too, K31 owner.
And I don't think I need to repeat myself, but I will for the good measure. I love you, Jacob Bowling, and that you love me back, but as to what kind of love I'm talking about, I'll leave up to interpretation, but hit me up when you get to the conclusion.
Oh, crap. I think that Trump might actually be catching up to the rest. We must stop sleeping, boys.
We? Who's we? Me and George are so far ahead, we don't even have to worry about losing those 2 first spots. However, you guys, on the other hand, are still in range as far as golf with your friends goes. And then where the hell did that ball go?
That was the most anticlimactic play I've seen this map.
I disagree. I could very easily climax watching this. Just need to put up a little goon corner somewhere, and I'd definitely do it.
The hell is a goon corner?
So you don't know? All right, that's it. Open up Instagram on your phone, Barry. I'm sending you a couple of reels that feature a goo corner to give you the idea.
No, Joe, don't worry about it. In fact, don't ever send me any reels because I already hate what you're about to send me just because of your description. I am also not that old to not know what gooning means nowadays because I'm stuck with you and Donald every day, so I learn all the lingo.
Okay, there you have the board. Now fuck off, Barry.
It's time to end this bull and give W to the W, fellas.
What has the bull ever done to you that you want to end him? That's really cruel, especially coming from a Texas cowboy. I thought you guys ride on the bulls like every other day while being wasted off some whiskey.
Joe, I just meant to say bullcrap, but didn't want to swear in the first second since Barry told me we can't do that, but I think we're past that now.
Oh.
Is bullcrap even a swear word? I always thought it was southern and family-friendly way to say bullshit.
No, it's still profanity. It's just culturally a bit milder than bullshit.
What's your profanity?
Oh, dang it, I thought I will fit in the hole, but it's too small.
That's what she...
Oh, no, you are not making any jokes about what Joe said, but what the hell was that, Joe? Are you using a soundboard again?
Oh, crap.
There's no way his 3 centuries old ass is not able to climb up a flight of stairs or finish a sentence, but at the same time be able to operate a soundboard on his phone on Play Golf.
You gotta be fair, Donald. He didn't struggle with that problem ever since you won the election. It was a real big refresher when I saw his speech right after Election Day. He seemed like his older self for me, and I think dropping out really was the best option for him.
Big and almighty Don is so universally good that I can even heal my political enemies' brains. That's why I'm going to turn our democracy into a dynasty, even though I took a bullet for the democracy.
Last week I took a bullet for democracy.
And I at least took a shot at democracy. And is that why you can't even do a single precise shot?
Real talk, you can't have shots like these, then complain about game being unfair. You were just complete ass for the most part in this series. And that's why you keep taking L's after L's, and you won the least amount of games. And as last person, even though you were the only person along with me that was featured in the every single game.
Too bad that I really don't care. I already know that I don't have any chances to win this rigged map, so I just do what I do. It quite literally cannot get any worse than this, can it?
It can.
The fuck was that? Has this game turned into the Great War Criminal Derby, or what the hell?
Don't you even dare to go there, Mr. International Waters.
All right, come on now. They were terrorists. It's not like I orbital striked a fucking orphanage. But you two, on the other hand...
Man, I still wonder...
Wonder about what?
Wonder how much LBJ was packing. Dude called it a jumbo for a reason, didn't he? He also whipped it out on numerous events. Didn't zip up after finishing pissing and peed on a Secret Service agent leg while talking with him. To do that, your hoe's got to be a damn mallet.
Seriously? This is what you're wondering about, out of all things in the world?
I mean, it is interesting.
Me, JFK, all the reporters that saw it, Secret Service agents, and all the ladies at JFK orgies were the only people that know, and it will stay that way.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm not a Peter Gazer.
Come on, J-Dog, I need to know that. You know you can trust your fellow Donkey Party member, the Bizzle or Clitston.
What's Don?
Bill, we will talk about it at the next Hunter Party, but which Old Spice commercials did you guys prefer? The original Isaiah Mustafa ones, or the YouTube poop ones with Terry Crews?
Where did that question even come from?
I don't know, Jack. I'm just saying anything to pad the runtime up to at least 8 minutes.
I guess it's fine, and I got a birdie, so I'm happy with that.
You're not alone, partner. Don't you think I'll let you get a lead on me? I am still focused.
That's probably your biggest advantage over Trump. Dude can't stay focused for more than 10 seconds at a time.
I just don't want to waste my time because I am so rich that my time is a commodity that's pricier than damn diamonds, so I'll have to go with Terry Crews' campaign. I always imagined that Joe was that one little hair follicle that was screaming to not be shaved, so I always had extra motivation to shave.
MFers come out of nowhere just to hate for real, for real.
Fuck! This game is actual rigged, I can't believe it. And as to your whining Joe, it's what I do. I am a professional hater, and I hate with passion. You should know that by now.
The only guy I hear whining is you, Donald. You overshot the thing, and that's entirely your fault and your fault only.
Yeah, whatever you say. Kinda ironic coming from Mr. Watch This Drive to say that I overshot something.
It may be, but you did do it, though.
As for the Joe's question earlier, I definitely prefer the first commercial. I just like that he was chill, and he also rode a horse like I do when I crave some White Castle, so I need to pull up to the drive-thru.
Who the fuck pulls up to the drive-thru on a damn horse?
A couple of cowboys like me do. You know, in Texas, police uses horses on the daily. They ride on the streets, patrol the borders, and so on.
Why would you even do that? We invented cars for a damn reason. You don't need to live in medieval ages and ride on a fucking horse, but instead comfortably sit in your Rolls Royce with heated seats and watch The Apprentice on the big screen and back seat.
Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit show, lil bro.
I ain't trying to hear it from a literal cancer patient.
Actually, the joke is on you because I just finished my radiation therapy, and again, that cancer didn't attack any of my organs or penetrated my bones. So I think that I'm just gonna get a couple of pills like Walter White and have like another 15 in me.
I hope you mean 15 years of life, and if so, I'm happy for you, man. I would hate to lose you.
Yeah, we make a lot of jokes about you, but it's all in good faith, at least the jokes from my side, and we hope you make it to 100 and more.
It would be impossible to find a replacement for you at Freak-Offs that would match your freak level, Joseph, so I'm glad for you.
Okay, good for you or something.
Trump, stop pretending like you hate Joe. We all know you two are the best dynamic duo around and just feed off each other energy like no other.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I like it when people aren't nice to me. I like it in a certain way if you catch my drift.
Goddamn freak.
Yet another par for the books, Barry. You're not making it.
Oh yeah? Well then let's see about that. Oh shit.
Barry, can you explain to me what the fuck your process of thinking was when you made that shot?
To be honest with you, I just got kind of lost in the plot and pulled the mouse too far back. I actually didn't think anything of it, just did it.
Barry the Bee lost his shit.
Ah, crap.
Oh, dagnabbit.
Oh, poop.
That was the saddest looking fail ever. I mean, really, it was incredible how miserable your shot was.
Oh yeah? Then let's see how you do it, you fat piece of lard.
There. Was it that hard? And don't you ever call me fat piece of lard again, or I will perform a late-term abortion on your ass.
Wow.
That might actually get you canceled, Trump.
Oh my, why does everyone have to be such a fucking snowflake and a pussy nowadays? It's called a damn joke. Relax humor, it's called a dark liberal or something.
Speaking of dark liberals, that was a pretty weak drive, Barry.
You gotta be kidding, George.
No, I don't. See, first shot was understandable, but repeating the same mistake after, not so much.
Now watch this shit, weenies. You seen that? Golf is just like women. You gotta be slow, steady, straight, and smoothly glide in.
Oh God, my entire pants are covered in puke now. What the fuck, Bill?
Since I already lost the game, and it's a final hole, why not do the members shout out? You already know who I'm shouting out. Zuber Sandvich and OMG, it's Birdman Archive, you know what's up.
Same goes to K31 owner.
And Jacob Bowling, I don't know if that's your legal name or not, but if it is, then it's really badass and you're destined to be a pro bowler.
But not a pro baller, don't forget that. That is the great Don's domain, because I just ball the fuck out of my lifestyle and don't give a damn. And now finish the hell up, Barry. I'm really hungry, so I need to go.
Go? Go where? You always order something from DoorDash, and if you don't, you still have a White House kitchen couple of yards from here.
I have a date with Melania, you dumbass. And I only ate 2 medium-sized pizzas today, so I'm basically running on an empty stomach. And when we get to the restaurant, I'm gonna ball the fuck out and just order everything. I hope there will be some chocolate cakes and some fruity desserts because she loves that shit. But for burgers, they better take off the fucking onion because once she bit into one piece when I gave her 1/4 pounder, and she was nagging about it the entire day and shitting on McDonald's, so I don't want to live through it the second time.
We didn't need to hear that, but bye.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.